Amy Sheefel is Antwerp Local School's first ever behavioral specialist. Behavioral specialists are trained to handle student behavior using different strategies that help both students and teachers. Mrs. Sheefel works with Antwerp's teachers to assist students who need extra support, doing everything she can to make the school day go well.
I love working with kids, and I also really love problem solving and figuring out how to make kids' lives better. So just figuring out what I can do to make their day-to-day flow smoothly.
Mrs. Sheefel knew what career she wanted to pursue from a young age.
So I actually knew when I was in third grade, and it never wavered. I did go to school to be a special ed teacher, and then I just went back to school and added on more certifications.
Mrs. Sheefel has been a board-certified behavioral analyst for 8 years. Before coming to Antwerp, she worked at Great Heights in Fort Wayne. With 7 years of experience, she has been able to easily adapt to Antwerp's environment and go where the needs of children are.
I would say that I don't have a normal day every day because every day is completely different. However, I just go wherever the needs are. So I have a list of things to do, but kids come first. So those things get pushed to the side if I need to go help any kid or any teacher with those kids, and we just make it work.
To deal with challenging behaviors, Mrs. Sheefel uses different strategies to be able to understand what type of behavior is being shown and what the student is trying to communicate through that behavior.
What I do is look at the function of the behavior, and based on the function of the behavior is how I will respond to it. And there's typically 4 functions of behavior, so like within those, I always respond and make sure that it's evidence-based and research-based to make sure that we're giving the kids the best chance.
To handle the stress of her job, Mrs. Sheefel continues her work outside of the classroom.
I would say that I don't always do it very well, but the reality is that I feel very called that this is what I've been supposed to be doing in my life, and I have just had to kind of find that balance between home and work. And if I need to, while I'm at home, if I'm reading or something, I will make sure that I'm reading something that's researching something. If I need to figure something out so that way I'm not just stewing over it, I'm trying to learn about it.
Antwerp administrators and teachers agree that having Mrs. Sheefel on staff this school year has made a significant and positive impact on the school. Sarah Farr, ALS TV.